I ain't gonna lie. Apple
24/7 orange juice, baby.
24/7 apple juice, baby. Orange juice.
Y'all,
Strawberry every day. Every day. You was
one
of them, Jerry.
Nobody want that strawberry milk. They knew to give it to me.
Luke's gonna kill Uncle Ben and Spiderman gonna cry.
I'm just saying, nigga.
If he killed Uncle Ben, I don't think Luke winning that fight.
The medicines. We've been on that rock star regimen, knowing that I'm heaven sent, higher than I ever been. I got a problem with.
Y'all must be wondering why I brought y'all here today. I brought y'all here to talk some shit on Totally Blitz podcast, the after hours, because it's currently 1 a.m, 4th of July. We got our host with us today. Put on your 4th of July fit, show off that red, white, and blue.
Yeah, I got a white tee on, but that bit kind of dirty, so I gotta throw it away. Now I'm gonna wash it. But now
I'll put a little bleach in it. But these are the hosts for y'all show today, so give a fucking warm welcome. We got Paul, Pickle, Wyndham, Contra, and I'm joined with.
Hey man, you're right, it's that boy Lil KK. This the only red, white, and blue I rep, you bitch ass niggas. You know, feel me, man? But you know how we coming, man. It's some real Totally Blitz shit. Niggas up late. I've been doing Spanish homework, and I'm low-key sick. But we finna drop some real shit on y'all boys. So what's good with y'all, man?
Slick, you going? I'm going.
You going?
Okay then.
Oh man,
it's your boy Jerry Will 24. You know what I'm saying? The comedian that does everything. You feel me?
And it's Slick once again. You know what I'm saying? They made me get loud last time. I'm gonna be chill this time. You know what I'm saying? But I'm here though. What's good?
Wake the neighbors.
Right. It's late.
At the hour.
And I realized I didn't get my shorts in the fit. Hold on, let me stand on this motherfucker. Break it down.
One piece. That's crazy.
You know it's crazy because I was at the beach today and I be forgetting I got the white bear tattoo on my back. Like I really be forgetting that shit. Like 10 people came up to me today. None of them was bitches, which I was mad about. But it was all niggas who watched anime. And they all was like liking the tattoo. I was like, damn, I really be forgetting I got this tattoo.
It's hard, bro. Showstopper.
That's hard.
See, I don't want to take my. Hey, one day y'all gonna see because I'm gonna forget.
This nigga Jerry looks like one of the motherfucking one of the people that's trying to keep their alias anonymous in the documentaries and shit.
He sure do. He's like he'll hack the hell out your screen.
No cap.
Yeah, once you put them glasses on, bro, that's not Jeremiah, that's Jerry.
It's gonna be a black screen with green letters. I found you.
The bitch told me I was sophisticated. I was like, damn, I was sophisticated Jerry at one point. So I might.
Hey man, I feel like sophisticated could always come back, man. Whenever he wants to.
Sophisticated is in season.
All right, so I'm gonna rock her for a few days. You know what I mean? Just to see how it works.
It'll work.
I'm trying to get that bag.
All right.
It'll work.
See how the month go.
Nah, man, but my weekend was motherfucking wild. I had to go work this event going down in Gainesville, and like that shit was crazy. There was a lot of ass, like, and I got it all on film. But yeah, that shit was wild. But I just didn't like. There was a point in time where there was so much ass around me, I just didn't know what to do. Like I was like all I gotta do is just turn left or right, but the recording is there. But like. They showed out. It was a great time. But how'd y'all boys enjoy y'all weekend, man? 4th of July weekend. And I was mad that I went to the pool today. Like, the niggas throat all sore. Nigga, I don't know. But how'd y'all boys enjoy the weekend?
I worked.
All right. Get that out the way.
Yeah, let me get that out the way.
Why am I not surprised?
Shit. I mean, I'm kind of in the same, bro. On the weekend, I had like this fucking chest pains, the flu symptoms, cold sweats, nausea, throwing up. And then today was honestly my first day, but I woke up and Jasmine wasn't home. I texted her, it was like, I feel good. Oh my God, I feel good. Like, and I had to beat it. But every time I get sick like that, I really think back and I'm just like, wow, Jordan really put up like 40 something with this. Like I can't even get out of bed right now, but that's crazy. Like I was sick whenever I had to post those 4 videos for the biggest fight card of the weekend that happened this weekend. And like on the bed, on my side, looking at the screen sideways, just clear.
I've been there before.
Just getting that shit done.
That's what you call a real grind, man. Yes, sir.
So I guess I had my flu game.
Flu game 12.
Type shit.
It's the stomach virus game, but you know what I'm saying.
No, it's definitely stomach virus, but he did that shit regardless.
No, the food
the
poisoning.
dub.
Food poisoning, yeah.
Y'all ever had food poisoning? Because I know I haven't.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yeah, that shit is. I don't wish that upon my worst enemy.
From the fucking school, the high school. I be eating there. I got food poisoning one time, and I was like, "That's fucking insane."
What high school you went to?
Your high school?
All right.
Well, fucking food poisoning is probably one of the worst feelings because it's like the whole time you're thinking because you usually know what made you sick. Like you consistently know, like, yeah, I know exactly where I fucked up at, and like you just keep rethinking, like, why did I do that? Because there's a lot of throwing up, a lot of ugh. That's probably one of my most annoying things. Besides for injuries, I think that's probably the most annoying sickness.
Yeah, I agree.
Didn't catch COVID, thank God.
Yeah, you're blessed, man. I've had it.
You is blessed. I caught that motherfucker too. He hit me.
I'm pretty sure I had the Delta variant because boy, I was weak as hell. I didn't want to move. Didn't want to get up. Light was sensitive as hell. I had shades on while I was in the dark. Like I don't know what was going on, but I persevered. I prevailed.
Blade ass.
A COVID survivor.
Type shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm here and I got my vax. You know what I'm saying?
I never had food poisoning. I never caught COVID. Like my immune system be 100.
Because you don't be outside, Jared.
I'm happy for you, brother.
Though. That's the thing. I used
to be allergic to grass at one point. I ain't gonna hold you.
Damn.
Not gonna hold you. My allergies was bad at one point. Dust, animal dander, grass, anything, man.
Terrible, boy. My allergies terrible, boy. Don't talk to me about allergies, because
I'm about to say, y'all know my sneeze, bro.
Jerry puts the glasses on. He don't got no allergies no more.
Bro. He thinking about
it. I've been helping my mom move all this weekend, like a lot of dust, and I was just sneezing up in that motherfucker. I was like, let me go ahead and step outside, catch some fresh air.
Fresh air, bro. Sometimes fresh air be my enemy.
Your eyes be tearing up. Yeah.
Eyes get itchy.
She told me to put on a mask, like that would stop me from sneezing.
Huh?
That's what I said. Help on sneezing.
Yeah. Well, I got this shot in my hand. The only reason I ain't taking this shit, the only reason why I'm taking it though is because I got to shout out everybody getting the bag in the NBA right now, bro.
Hey, let me know. I ain't been able to keep up with them boys. I found out that Rudy Gobert got his soft ass traded.
But he got traded for fucking, like, they gave 3 unprotected first round picks. They gave like Malik Beasley, Patrick Beverley. Like they gave 4 players up.
They gave up Patrick Beverley?
They traded up Vanderbilt too. I seen that.
Vanderbilt, like they got rid of like young, good rotate. Like it reminds me of the Anthony Davis trade when they got rid of like all the young players, everyone plus picks. And I'm like, I think Rudy Gobert's a very good player, definitely a top 5 center.
They're not winning a ring though.
No, but I do like Karl Anthony Towns playing at the 4 and Edwards, D'Angelo Russell. No, I like the squad. I don't think they're ever winning anything. But
no. I'm gonna let you say what you say, but about what Kev said, I'm gonna say why.
What did Kev say?
You could have sent probably for Kyrie or KD right now. I feel like they probably pulled that trigger a little quick, not realizing the market was just about to get flooded.
What Kev
said? No cap. But my thing about it is, I'm not saying he's my favorite player. I'm personally still thinks he started COVID, but like.
For sure. Greatest defender of all time.
He's better than nothing. And like as long as they do gotta pay his ass because he did get a bag out there with Utah, but like
it's Minnesota, they got it.
Like for what they lost, I don't think they really was stressed. They really was tripping. I feel like they could have figured out. But this is the same team that cried when they won the play-in tournament.
This is Patrick Beverley who traded that away in the tournament, and then they shipped his ass. First moment,
that whole Ant-Man, Cat, and boys was all, yeah, we did it, yeah.
Oh, I just remember the one clip I keep seeing is that boy, because the one thing they keep laughing about, they keep showing the Patrick Bev clips with him and during the celebration.
Him beating his former team. How they did him. That boy was on, bro. He was up there like D Wade. Like, hell no.
He was talking about he's the voice of the locker room. He's the voice of the locker room, bro. And
he is though. That's the thing. Like that's what I was about to say about to Kev. I was like, bro, they do got Ant. And Ant is nice. He's a big reason as why they have a fire lit under this team. But Pat Bev made them a playoff team. So I'm gonna have to see it. Rudy gonna have to show me something because both these two, even though these two bigs are like very specific in their own right, like Rudy's long, great lob threat, one of the best shot blockers, and then Cat's one of the best shooting bigs. But these boys don't be moving. They don't be moving though, and neither of them have any post game whatsoever. These motherfuckers are gonna get abused by teams like the Grizzlies, like the Warriors, teams that can run small ball and run around you all day. They gonna get abused by that.
You ain't hear about it really because ain't nobody scared of them niggas.
Hell no. They traded for Cat is soft and Rudy Gobert is soft too. Ain't nobody worried about that. We worried about Ant. That's what we worried about. That's it.
I'm just going to come back to what we were saying come finals time was nobody can beat the Warriors when it comes to small ball. The teams the Grizzlies, when they had Steven Adams playing and he was grabbing 17 boards a game after some injuries of John Morant, and every game was close to close out that series. They even stole a game.
Right.
And then you go to the Celtics and they had big man Robert Williams, who was actually holding the paint, grabbing 15 offensive boards. I'm not saying they're going to make a lot of noise, but they are trying something different. And like having 2 7-footers on the floor at the same time, I used to do that shit at 2K. I used to get KG, put him at power forward, or Tim Duncan, put him at power forward. And I'm getting 15 boards by both of these boys tonight. And like, so I think it's gonna be fun. Like, stop the copy and paste. I think this is like, I'm gonna use that team on 2K. It's a nice little 2K squad.
That's very true. I feel like the Warriors and the Houston Rockets, when they had Harden and Chris Paul, should get that kind of credit when it comes to small ball because they was running Clint Capella very early at center, and he was holding that shit down because they would always go to the second or
they gave his ass the boot for PJ Tucker. They had PJ Tucker falling for his life,
and they were still making moves with PJ 6'5" at center. So
yeah, he was defending.
I give him that credit.
He was defending shit. I ain't gonna care if he was. I get that for
PJ Tucker is probably like the most like thrown out to dry ass player in the league, dog. I think it's because all the shoes he got. But they just go sit there, yeah, bro, go guard KD 1-on-1 for 40 minutes. No problem.
All right, but he may still score, but he gonna
be on it though. He be on it though.
Let him drop 40 on you and make you get 4 fouls. Like, no problem. He doesn't say no. He just goes and does whatever they tell him to do.
And he gonna do it like a dog should. What that motherfucker he be battling.
All right, well, I got some more NBA news since I know Kev said he didn't hear all the names, so I want some more. I gotta get some more reactions out of y'all boys.
These boys got paid, bro.
Zach LaVine, Chicago Bull, he got the
Talk
bag.
to me. Holla at me.
Let me see. I don't have the number in front of me. I'll get to. I know he signed like a max because he got the same contract.
Sure it was somewhere around 214 million, but I may be off.
215 supermax deal. Bradley Beal, 5-year, 251 supermax with the Wizards. Jalen Brunson is now a Knick for 4 years for 104 million. Like, those are some bags, bro. Let me see this.
You gotta find Darius Garland. I already know his off the top of my head.
Oh, Darius Garland got. Let me see. Mitchell Robinson got paid 4 years, 60 million. Tell me off the top of your head because he ain't popping up right now.
It was like a 4-year, $193 million deal for Darius Garland.
God damn. NBA got bread like that when they found his bread at.
Didn't they raise the luxury tax?
They just did, yeah. Joseph Nurkic, the Trailblazers power forward / center, he just got a 4-year extension, $70 million to stay home in Portland.
I respect it.
They get that money like throughout the 4 years or like at the end of the 4 years?
Throughout the 4 years. So like his is 40 for 70 million. So he's probably making close to like 18.5 million, something like that. 18 million a year.
Where's all this money coming from, for real though?
You look at Bradley, 5-year, 250 million, bro. Like that's
just saying United States. Honestly, like how are we in debt to other countries?
We in debt to ourselves.
This money's coming from the TV ratings, the TV because they get so big ratings. TV deal. ESPN pays TNT gives them $1 billion just to air their TV, air them on their station, and you get the ticket sales, jersey sales, not just jersey merchandise, any merchandise that they're selling.
And screens.
Yeah, like right, there's so much going into it.
And they got the advertisements on every jersey.
Mm-hmm. So like that's where they get all that money off the sweat of their own back.
But now is the question is, are we got this shit going to turn into an NFL where the salary cap doesn't mean anything, or is there how are they going to make this work?
So they actually explained that. I saw on Pat McAfee that someone, I think it was Shams or someone was displaying a big difference is they can't turn into NFL because of they broke it down. It doesn't have to do with the voidable years, but the way the NFL is able to push things down the road, like you can't move money in the NBA, they're basically saying. So once they say they're going to give you that much for these years, if they want to give you an extension, they can't move that contract money into a signing bonus. And then like, it's like planted there, they're basically saying. So once it's there, so they don't think that the NBA will probably ever get to the NFL unless you just have people willing to take pay cuts, like Kevin Durant for the Warriors. Like you just have that one guy who's like, I'll take a pay cut for a year or two. Mm-hmm. Then you can't stop that. Like that's someone setting his own price.
True.
That's interesting as fuck. Them boys is getting bags like that.
But I feel like the NBA has a lot more control over their contracts than the NFL does too.
It's just so crazy because I remember like Shaq signing for like 120 mil, and niggas thought like that was the most ever. Like what the fuck?
That boy overpaid type beat. That's what they was thinking.
Like,
I remember when Mike Conley got the first ever. I think he got the first ever like 200
Supermax.
That was funny.
He had it was like a 5-year, $157 million contract or $54 million.
And I was big on Michael Conley's the most underrated point guard because they had like beaten the Spurs before. That was a very tried and tested team with vets. And like he was just doing his thing silently, and then he gets paid that fat contract. And I was like, oh, I can't say you're the most underrated. No
yeah, no.
They got rid of him for John Morant. Not that much.
They got rid of after Zebo retired. They got rid of him and Marcus. So
Mike Conley's not the same Mike Conley he was at his prime.
He's still accurate as hell though. I'm not leaving that nigga open.
Another thing, Donovan Mitchell is out of Utah. That's true.
No, he's staying now.
That ain't so. He ain't for Rudy.
Hell no,
not at all.
That was the main.
After the Kobe.
You know, I found out a stat. This man was like, out of all the passes that Rudy was getting, Donovan was the least likely to pass it to him.
He threw like 8 passes to him throughout the whole year or whatever. Like 8.
Yeah, like he was not, bro. Like he does not like him. He would give up assists like just to not pass it to Rudy. That's how much he didn't like, bro.
And that's killer to a team.
And they were still going to the playoffs. That's also how good that team is without the motherfuckers. That's also a sign.
But they won that. Didn't they win? What game did they win off of him getting the lob at the last second?
Those happen a few times. I ain't gonna lie. That's just like when it's within 2.
I mean, he's 7'2". That boy better be able to fucking take that.
But it was great timing. It was great timing because that's when that stat first came out, and it was just like, oh, he passed it to his ass that time.
Oh, it was probably I think they only won 1 game this playoffs. If not, they won 2. It was against the Mavs. So like, and it was a hurt Mavs. So like,
right, yeah.
No, it was just the time.
They never had Tim Hardaway that whole postseason.
And outside of this fucking all the people getting back, I mean, it's Tyrus Jones, Mo Bamba, like smaller bags, but definitely bags. Everyone was getting paid. Gary Payton the second.
That boy.
He's a Blazer now.
Yeah, he's a Blazer now. Kyle Anderson's now a Timberwolf, I believe. There's movements going on.
Nice role Magic. He's still in the Magic.
Yeah, Mo Bamba. They're all tall, all of them motherfuckers. But then we got the sweepstakes going on in Brooklyn. We got Kyrie re-signing, and then KD coming out. Me and Charles said it. Me and Charles was like, hey, bro, if I was KD, that motherfucker left me hanging in the wind talking about
absolutely.
I might go be a Laker now after basically not playing a whole season for the team and being the reason why we're the 8th seed and like all this shit going on. And then now you're talking about leaving. And then now all of a sudden you're signing and you're focused. No, fuck that, bro. I'm doing what's best in my interest. I can't do what's best in my interest for someone who seems to be so self-focused right now.
I can't believe it, but I knew it was coming though.
I think it's funny as fuck because like at first I didn't believe it because I just know that the media does not. KD and Kyrie are like the Aaron Rodgers of the NBA. Like the media doesn't have.
You can't predict them niggas. No.
Like
nobody's seen the Warriors coming when he went.
Yeah,
nobody saw that coming.
you can't predict their next move. So like the fact that Kyrie re-signed and wanted to trade, and then motherfucking now KD immediately got the trade, and it's just like, oh fuck, the fuck is going down in Brooklyn? Because like now it's a front office thing as well, because like it sounds like it's deeper and there's issues all over the place. And they're both signed to Rock Nation management, so like they got ties in Brooklyn. So like,
well, Jay-Z cool with LeBron.
Like, yeah, Jay-Z cool with LeBron.
They'll make a move.
Motherfucking, so like it's interesting to see how this plays out. But what if they did that? They traded KD and Kyrie for LeBron and like Russell. That doesn't sound like a fair trade. But
I honestly don't know how sure it is. I'm not too high on the idea that they're getting traded to the same place that some people think is going. I don't think that's happening.
Yeah, I can see separate places, two different.
And then I saw a report that came out saying that Brooklyn isn't willing to like the way KD says he wants to go places, they're willing to work and get into those places. And then when Kyrie, they're not willing to work to get him to a place. Like if they have a good deal, that's where you're going. Like that's what the report basically made it seem like for Kyrie. I was like, well, I mean, KD's been nothing but a class act for Brooklyn. Like every time he could play, he played. And then Kyrie was kind of like all this off stuff going on, and you paid the guy a lot of money, and he didn't get to see him play a lot. So then I can understand why Brooklyn is going to basically just be like, we're going to get the best deal out of Kyrie, and we're going to send KD with a good deal where he wants to go.
Yeah, they basically saying fuck Kyrie like he was saying fuck them this year.
That whole thing is messy, man.
I'm still
messy out there for real.
Whenever I look back at the shit, I look at Kyrie like that was fucked up on the team standpoint, but like he did kind of stand on his toes that he won. So like I gotta respect the grind. I gotta respect like the fact that you didn't give a fuck. And you won in the end. So like, cause like that was some Muhammad Ali shit almost. Not really, but it was similar. But you see the consequences afterwards. Like people, you ever seen a picture of the dudes that put their fist up at the Olympics, they never got a race again after that. So like that's like a deeper conversation right there, but we're not gonna get into that today.
And I think that the Warriors trying to get back KD low key.
And they got the
that's gonna be
they not gonna do it.
That's gonna be crazy.
Andrew Wiggins, James Wiseman.
Nope, they not gonna do it.
Niggas just want a chip.
If I was Brooklyn, I'd take the fuck out of that trade. Andrew Wiggins and Jordan Poole.
If I was Brooklyn, of course.
Hell yeah, just build up a young team. But like, damn, the Warriors going back with the KD. Man,
that'd be crazy. I'm not too sold on that one either. I honestly think it might be the Suns. I think the Suns have unless the people saying that Brooklyn only wants Booker, which I don't believe Brooklyn only wants Booker. I believe they want Ayton or Bridges. Like they want.
They've been making all these trades impossible to like.
I feel like the Suns don't even want to give up Booker. Really, they don't want to get that nigga.
They just
I think they can get in with.
They were trying to get Bam and Hero and
they can't get Bam though.
That's what I'm saying.
Bam's on a rookie extension. You can only have like one player with a rookie extension, and they already have Ben Simmons who's on his rookie extension. So like they're like a certain salary rule prohibits that trade unless Ben Simmons is coming to the Heat within that trade.
Right? Yeah, that's
a bigger trade.
Ben Simmons always.
If Pat Riley doesn't throw that trade away,
I don't think the Miami will go for it. So
if Pat Riley don't play that bullshit, you don't want to play. Bye.
Ben Simmons always fucking.
Nigga, I had D-Wade playing.
Bro, not just Pat Riley, the roster, nigga, Spoelstra, they finna all look at being crazy. So, nigga, you finna suit up today, right?
Udonis has.
We gonna be on the court.
I actually thought about this though. I honestly think that when Ben comes in, like the outside, everyone dog eat dog in that locker room, which it is in the middle of the season. But I feel like if they bring him in early enough. The OGs, Haslam, and probably some assistant coaches that have been around are gonna sit next to him, but bro, don't worry. Like we got your back. Like you're
Jimmy on his ass.
Family now. Like you don't fucking worry about the media. Like you're Heat now. Like we got your back. You know, build him up, and then once he's built up and he can stand on his
tear him down.
Then they're gonna fucking like, all right, now you're a dog. Like we're not gonna hold back no more. Like you're in the family and like. I feel like you slowly build Ben Simmons into that. You can't. I don't think they're just gonna throw like that boy. He's talented, and they know that. And I think they're gonna be smart enough to like build his confidence and make him loyal to the Heat.
I think he's better than Kyle Lowry, definitely, but like I wouldn't want him.
Ben
But like
Simmons?
he's better than Kyle Lowry.
I agree.
Kyle Lowry better than.
I agree.
But like I wouldn't want him.
I
would
put it
Ben
like this:
Simmons.
if they turn that nigga into a post playmaker, you have a real problem on your hands.
Ben
Yeah.
If we get him with the KD trade, I think like the best point guard you could have for a KD is Steph, or for like those legitimate scorers from anywhere that can like this. It's like a Rondo, Ben, like someone who's literally just not scoring points and looking to get assists. And like that's why I like Ben Simmons a lot. It's because like when it comes to someone who just wants to pass the ball, and the fact that
pass it all right.
He really is Draymond.
He gonna pass it.
Refuses to shoot.
He gonna pass it.
But
He's what
Jimmy
Draymond
Butler,
think he is.
I don't think Jimmy Butler and Ben Simmons fuck with each other like that.
No, he don't, because Jimmy was on his ass too. It wasn't just Cat. You both them niggas was soft to him.
Tobias Harris over me?
Type shit.
Ben Simmons though.
It was Tobias Harris and Al Horford, because you don't forget Al Horford got like the $100 million contract on the Sixers that year too.
Over me?
I be forgetting he got traded.
Was on the 76ers.
And they gave him a bag. Yeah.
The 76ers really had a stacked team that year. They
still have a stacked team. They just can't get their shit together.
That was a stacked ass team, but Kawhi had other plans.
Any team with Harden cursed.
But Kawhi had other plans that year, bro. That nigga really wanted chip and left, bro.
Y'all think Harden finna get in the lab and lose weight and stop doing the same moves everybody know?
Who?
I think I just seen him.
James Harden.
I think I just seen him with Lil Baby in the studio.
Yeah, that nigga ain't worried about basketball no more.
So that boy took that pay cut for no reason. Gotcha.
He ain't worried about basketball no more.
I heard you. I seen he took a pay cut.
They taking a pay cut. I could have swore.
Yeah, right, but I might be wrong.
There was a loud motherfucker on ESPN with Stephen A. talking about he's gonna get the max. I could have swore.
No, I think it was.
There was a nigga by the name of Pat Bev. I heard that.
It was Pat Bev. Yeah,
They probably is.
No, it was Pat Bev. Pat Bev was on there talking
that boy was trying to get signed to the Sixers. Nobody.
They probably is gonna get him max though.
Welcome to the Jazz.
Everybody money except for you, Bev.
I should say it's crazy as fuck.
Everybody
I feel like
deserve
Pat Bev realistically is not for the Jazz, bro. That fan base is disturbing. They scare me.
On the
the Jazz I couldn't fuck with their fans.
I'm gonna pray for that man's safety, because them fans could turn on him just for him being a nigga.
He a tough cookie though. I get in that. He a tough cookie.
Nah, for sure.
Talking about Pat Bev, right?
But I still wouldn't deal with the Salt Lake City fans, bro.
It's tough for me to give credit to Pat Bev, especially after those takes that he was giving, because I like the takes personally, because I was a believer.
Bro, I was loving the CP3 slander because it's overlooked. I believe it's true.
I could agree with to an extent, but at the end of the day, CP3 is still my top 5 point guards of all time. It's tough.
Come on,
it's tough. It's tough for
He's
me.
not in my 5. He's not in my 5.
Watch him now, player.
Too hard on somebody.
Like Zach Levine. Shut up.
He's talking about the nigga right now. Like he was probably talking about the nigga like at his last time.
5.
Niggas believe in Zach Levine, but okay.
Oh,
don't do this.
Oh,
hey, none of them got a chip yet, so we in the same boat.
All right.
Whoever get that first.
Hey man.
Charles has to play Giannis every year. It's gonna be a while.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm not seeing no finals with Giannis around, brother. If we being real about this entire playoffs, because this before Middleton went down, I thought it was gonna be Bucks versus the Warriors, and then Middleton went down. So that's my take on that. I really feel like the Celtics wouldn't have got past them boys because they went 7 without him. They went 7 without Chris, and Chris would have definitely helped containing Jalen for sure. And that boy would have gave them, he would have averaged at least 22 at the very least. So yeah,
the Celtics was on some nut shit this year. They deserve to go to them. The Celtics was on
injuries,
shit,
man, but that's just the game.
They was on some nut shit this year. They definitely deserve to go to the
man. Jaylen Brown was on some nut shit this year.
Yeah, Jason was just on a nut. He was just a nut.
I'm about to say Jason was on Kobe, bro. That man should have never released that text message to Kobe. And why the hell was Kobe saved in his phone as Kobe Bryant? Not Mamba, not nothing special, just straight up Kobe Bryant. I got you today. Like, what the fuck?
That's his name.
I'm dead.
Bro, I don't got you saved as your full name in my phone. You feel me? That's what I'm saying. The boy put Kobe that this cap. And why he got an Android?
Damn.
I didn't realize.
Or he might be
Hey,
texting Andrew.
hey, Charles is asking all the real questions. But
I'm about to say that was a green text message.
On another tip, right? So today's July 4th.
Good.
I'm not a big American fan, but that is where I live. That is my country. But like, a lot of motherfuckers are upset. Like, I feel like the government found out a way to piss off everybody. Like, they pissed off the women, and I really thought that was the last ones they were gonna piss off. Now they chose to piss them third. They've been pissing off the LGBTQ community, the alphabet people.
Elemental P.
They ain't pissed them off. They give them everything they want. What are you talking about?
They white.
They give them everything they want.
No, they've been pissing them boys off, so now they catching up.
Fine,
They white men, bro.
They give them
get mad, they get more.
They give them everything they ask for, boy.
Hey, as you can see, Jay's a comedian, and he has to be careful when talking about those people. So as you can see,
nah, this shit is a fact. They give them everything they fucking want, bro. The gays get everything.
Nah, if you really look at it, if you really look deeper into it, they have to really fight for that shit. But that's a whole nother story that I'm not.
Yes,
man, I'm not gonna
a real struggle. You genuinely just don't know what they went through, and like I don't really give a fuck. But like they had to go.
I'm black as hell. All I'm saying is
what did they fight for? I want to know what they fought for. Let me know what they fought for.
I'm not gonna get into it because it's actually a serious topic. But like I'm not gonna get deep into it because that wasn't the topic I was looking for. I was talking more about.
Why not talk about it?
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I don't
really want to know what they fought for.
I'm black. They don't got it harder than
me. Look it up. That's all you gotta do. Just do research. But
they don't got it harder than niggas. That's all I'm saying.
I want to say.
I don't like comparing struggles, but they like to compare a little bit, and they be trying to get right. Niggas have been still fighting for it for decades.
They get everything they
I'm big on. You don't have to tear down another community to build yourself.
No, I don't like to compare struggles.
Yeah. So that's why when if you like, sometimes it's a little ignorant to just be like, oh, people don't do nothing, but it's just like it gets very political. It gets very touchy. But at the same time, I'm not big on like they don't have to fight hard for what they do. They don't have to, but like because everyone is different. Like Kev said, if you really Google it, you can really find out a lot of research.
The only reason why I know this stuff is
family friends.
Because I live in Gainesville, so there are legit books on the shit that like used to go down out here, and I was just like, oh wow, it's crazy. I would have never understood that like that was real life. But like if you really want to look at it, go look into that, Jay. But my question is, as the status of the country right now with the high gas prices, motherfucking, there's always some new bullshit. How do you guys feel that like, not getting too political into it, but how do you guys feel about just the status of like your community and how the country cares for your community? Not just being black, but everything about your community.
Man, these boys don't care. From just a standpoint of we the people, like it's literally just been we cattle, and bro, get with it or get gone, bro. Prices is going up, rent going up, pay is the same. You know what I'm saying? We really need to get guns off the street, and there's shootings every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's to the point where it's like that one dude, I don't even remember where it's at, but it's real recent. This old boy got put like 60 shells in him by the cops off a traffic stop. You know what I'm saying? And right after that, old
right
boy,
there in Akron, Ohio.
That's what I'm saying. That's right in Akron. And then right after, you know what I'm saying, I turn around and somebody spraying up a parade in Chicago on the 4th. You know what I'm saying? Like it's craziness all around. And then Roe v. Wade, like we all going through it.
No, I look at the shit like America's genuinely a business. Like, because I've come from it from a different point of view than most people, because my parents are immigrants. Like, my parents really aren't from here. Like, if I wanted to go see family, I'd have to go to a whole nother country. Like, motherfucking, so like, I understood that like they're here for a reason, because they could go back. Like, they could go back yesterday. Like, at any point in time, they could have went back. But they'd rather deal with all this bullshit than go back over there. So like, I always looked at this shit as different. Like, I was here as like, this was like an opportunity. This is a chance to make something shake. Cause like they could send me back. Like that's how the shit is. They could send me back, no problem. Like I didn't have to go. I just should not be going through this. I wouldn't have to go through the bullshit I went through coming up. But they did it because whatever bullshit I was going through then was better than the bullshit I could have gotten into out there. So like they were like, so I always looked at it as different. So I always looked at America as a business. Like you can come here and run this shit up. And then when I was working the jobs that I was working, I'm listening to these dudes that are Mexicans and Dominicans and just like crazy different countries where their countries are poor as fuck, like straight up, like not even being disrespectful, but they don't got it like that where they come from. So motherfucker, they over here working in here because working here 1 year making like at the time you was balling if you was making like 14 or 15 an hour, motherfucking is the equivalent to working over there for like 4 or 5 years almost. And just
no, that's true because over here, true.
That's facts. I ain't gonna lie.
From the
right.
Bahamas, like the whole Bahamas and his family would come to South Florida because it's literally a 45-minute flight and work for a summer and come back for a whole year worth of money they would have made.
That us. And they used to and that's what they do. And they building houses and then they work their ass off for 10, 15, 20 years. And then they go back to their country. And now they're abuelos, they got the money, they chilling, they vibing. I literally watched somebody build their house for their mom, grandma, and now their own house. And their house, they built a house with like apartments on top of that house so that way they could charge people for real estate. And I'm just saying, like, it's crazy. And this is all off of the same money that I used to buy weed with. So like, I'm like, there's like a difference. But like, so that's how I always looked at it. I looked at America as a business. And like, so like, it's not that like you hate the country, you just hate the people. That the people that choose to do certain things against you. Like, and it's just like you hate the hate that comes from the country. But I don't really hate the country because like I never thought the country was in place in the first place. Because Paul broke it down amazingly one time to me. He said, we're probably one of the few countries that's just a clusterfuck. Like every other country in the world is 90% their people, same religion, same culture, same all that.
We got a lot going on here.
I've never done a census in my life, but motherfucking this shit changes every 10 years for sure. So like, that's just real life, man.
That's facts, guy. That's good shit you said. Because most immigrants do not complain. They will never complain because they know it's way worse back what they is, and they did everything they could to get to this country because the opportunities are way better than where they come for. So that's facts.
I've heard of motherfuckers swimming from Cuba to Guantanamo Bay with hopes to make it to Miami from Cuba.
Right.
Like that's the person that was with them died. Like
not even knowing if they have a job there, a house to stay in, just to get onto the land.
They knew if they had used a boat, they would have got shot down by the Coast Guard. So it would have been easier just to swim at night.
That shit real. That shit definitely real. Immigrants will not complain about America at all.
My dad tell me stories because he used to race dog track in Texas and New Mexico, and then just cross the border in Mexico. They would fucking do business all the time. It's just cheaper. And like, I'm half Mexican. There's like family over there and all that stuff. And like, it's just like people would die literally every day. And like, unlike in America, you make a police report and like shit's gonna get into like effect. Like, well, they'll just come scoop the body up and like no police report. No one gives a fuck. They probably know some cartel or somebody that did it, but like that's it. Like to think like, yeah, like that's crazy. Like it's like sometimes it's just like little shit like that like not take it for granted, but like when you put it in perspective like that, it's like damn, like America really ain't too bad. If I can like if someone was like get shot up in front of you type shit, like like there's like the police over there just laugh at you. Like
right.
Sometimes you'll see a movie when the police will like rob a tourist or some shit. Like that shit really happens. Like they don't give a fuck about like.
That's why I would never say fuck America because it's really not fuck America. Like we're the best country to be in. Like other countries not like doing the shit we doing. Like we were just talking about how much they make in the NBA. Like other countries do not do that shit. Do not do that shit, bro. So like it's not fuck America. It's just like America be on some bullshit.
That's people running it. People in power.
You just be on some bullshit.
Yeah.
So I'll never say fuck America, but America be on some bullshit.
No cap. They said and to bring up the most recent bullshit is the abortion law. So like I'm a firm believer in wearing condoms because like sex is cool. So you should go do it if you're like of age and you got money and time. Like if you got money, time, and a grind, yeah, you go do it. Go do it as a free time or like as a way, because that shit is pretty fun if you know what you're doing.
Get some bitches on your dick.
Yeah, I'm saying go get you some hoes, man. But abortion was always an option, but not. I'm saying this as somebody that's known an individual that's gotten an abortion, and like I always looked at them as like that was a smart decision, homie. Like straight up, like I understand because this isn't a game. Bringing a life into the world, taking care of it, and stuff like that. And like, it's not. I'm a Christian, and there's nowhere in the Bible that says, yeah, you can kill your kid if you did it wrong. But you have to understand that like, is not going all the way through with a pregnancy worse than allowing a kid to live 18 years, just going through mental trauma, stress, getting put in foster homes and stuff like that. And it's just like, who wins out of an abortion out of that law? Like, I just don't understand who would have won it out of that situation.
Why are they so against
white
abortion?
people?
Why are they so against abortions? I don't even get.
It's because eventually white people will no longer be the majority, so it's to literally preserve white people.
That's
the majority of abortions
race
is
theory
white
complex,
people.
I believe it's called.
I look at it more like there's money. The people that were
also religion.
Yeah, like the people
religion,
that
I know that, but like,
kept Catholic Church.
But politics and religion shouldn't be mixed together. Like, is that not?
But you know, that's just the old way of doing things, and that's who's in charge of that. People who were there when Roe versus Wade was made, they were in power. They were in places, I wouldn't say necessarily in the Supreme Court, but they were already on their way, because this was only like 50-something years ago this was made, and they were around. So they've been wanting to turn this over.
Like, once you make it, like, to make it into the Supreme Court, you don't start off there. Like, you're a young politician, a judge, maybe a lawyer. Like, you do a lot.
You gotta know some folks. You gotta know some folks, for sure.
I look at it. I say America's a business. I look at it at the end of the day. They're like,
that shit is a mob.
Yo, like, kind of, but like, yeah, it is. But because remember, there's a scene in Narcos when they're about to go to run down on the president and all them boys for talking all that shit and doing all that extra shit, and they're over there just packing pistols, AK-47s, AR-15s, grenades, damn near bombs. And Pablo looks at them and says, "The fuck are you doing, man? They're just politicians. They're not gangsters." And then they look at him and said, "What's the difference?" And now that stuck with me.
Yeah,
but I look at the end of the day, this shit's a business, man. I feel like the people because this is an opinion-based thing. Like, there's no numbers that are saying that society is better. Society is better. There's no numbers saying it's because sex is becoming so powerful. Like, they're supposedly, I don't know, they're saying Mia Khalifa makes $6 million a month. Like, and she doesn't even do, but like, they're saying that like that OnlyFans, they're seeing how powerful sex is, and it's all over TV and stuff like that. So they're saying, they're like, okay, if you're gonna have sex and we're gonna force you to make it like a conscious decision every time, if not, you can get stuck in the situation forever. Like, this is how they'll take that money out of there and put it somewhere else. But like, I think it's just business. Like, the people that got these politicians elected, the people that are probably the people with paper, and those are the people that are against abortion. Because like, no smart individual wins in this situation. There's a 10-year-old girl that got raped. They said the laws that she had to keep the baby. There's people. Mm-hmm. There's people that I seen another one where there's a lady who's the baby. She knows the baby is gonna die, and she had the abortion already set up. And then a week later, the law get changed, so her care appointment got canceled. And it's like, this baby's gonna die.
Yep.
I like both of y'all takes though. That shit makes sense in both of y'all ways.
Well, two things. I would say shout out to Dick's Sporting Goods. I don't know y'all saw
this. Sure, I seen that post.
They gave out to every employee. If you have a significant other, a relative, like, they will pay $4,000 or whatever to send you to a state that it isn't illegal in, because it's not illegal in every state, but
right.
So they'll send you to a state, get the operation done, and you can come back and they'll pay for everything. I was shocked that, but apparently Dick's is ran by the wife and husband. They did it together. Like, afterwards, she was there. Like, it was just like, my wife and me are very affected about what's going on in the country. So any employee or anybody. So like, shout out to Dick's for that, and just like,
and that's great business.
Second thing is if they can do that to, like, not just women, but just to make that illegal, like something with your body, within yourself and everything, like, that has the ability to do that, like, it's just bigger. Like, this is just like almost like a domino. Like, if they can make that illegal for people, which they have in the past, but that was the past, and now they're doing it again. It's like, what else? Like, there's nothing, like, they can do a lot. Like, tomorrow they could come out with a law to make something else illegal that, like, another 40-50% of this country is affected by. And then, you know, like they just kind of like setting a standard almost.
That shit crazy. I just don't. I mean, I get it, but like, it's just crazy how like this is such a big thing for politicians. Like they had to freaking force it on. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause you know in China they have a whole bunch of people there. They're trying to like stop people from having babies. You know what I mean? That's not like a problem over here in America. So I just don't get why they just so on this subject. You know what I mean? Like, it's just crazy to me.
Shit's insane.
White
man.
baby.
Shit's insane. It's just gonna be like on some asshole shit.
I'm telling the truth.
Like
White
a
baby.
lot of the people don't understand, because like a lot of people don't understand how the world really works right now. Because it's so easy to not have sex when you're like an ugly, like unsociable, like just bad to be around type of person. It's so easy to not have sex. Like it's so easy.
But they still won't find a way.
But when their daughters come back pregnant, because their daughters come back pregnant at very young ages, because to other races that they're not comfortable with, like blacks, Asians, Spanish, whatever. That's when it's gonna sit down like, oh, we gotta fly to blah blah blah, and they're gonna switch teams immediately. It's the same way when the white people find their kids doing drugs. Like they used to do these shits and like they kept us in the family, but the second like their kid gets like an OD or something like that, immediately they want the drug. They think drug dealers are the worst people in the world, and they should get millions of years in jails or the fucking death penalty. And like this and that thing, like nobody made Timmy go buy that shit. Timmy went to the block and found that motherfucker.
They always point the finger outward, never inward.
Mm-hmm. Your kid, the one that's suffering inside.
Nobody put the needle in your arm.
But let's. But I'm glad.
Baby.
I appreciate y'all boys for taking time to run that take with me. I wanted to bring that up last week. I was like, nah. Let me read the room real quick.
For bringing that up.
No, that's something we had to talk about. That's fucking literally like I was telling Jerry, I was like, there's not too much else going on in the world. Like I couldn't like outside of what you brought up there. We kind of hit on the shooting that happened. Hopefully everyone that got shot that is injured makes it out alive. Highland Park, Chicago parade, 4th of July shooting. So like, it's sad to say, but a lot of bad things going on outside of the NBA sweepstakes and shit. It's a lot of bad shit going on, but you got to talk about it, good and bad.
Hey, that's just the world, man. But like, it's a good thing. I've been wanting to watch world news, but like, that should be so tragic. But on a lighter note, it's 4th of July, right? So I'm looking at this from because I spent my weekend around a whole lot of ass. Like it was hot. It was really hot in there. Like I work rodeos, and the rodeos are nowhere near. I go to rodeos with a long sleeve shirt on, and these rodeos are nowhere near as hot as these motherfucking 3 events were. I didn't even go to the one on Saturday because I was like, I'm not doing this. I refuse. I said I gotta do this shit in the morning. I'm straight. Motherfucking. But let's talk about 4th of July from 2 different things, because like I'm seeing me now, because I'm at a very interesting point in these situations, right? Because if I'm from me 19 to 21, I would have been all over that. Fuck the camera, like I'm over here like, yo, give me some booty, like I'll get a clip of me getting ass, like that's me. But like now I'm at the point now we're looking at 23-year-old Kevin about to go 24, and now he's looking like, let me make sure I get this camera work done and stuff like that. But like, I am intrigued by it. But like, now I'm looking like I'm kind of setting up to like where this 26, 27, 28-year-old Kev, like that's a dangerous individual. Like I'm starting to learn, I give less fucks about a lot of shits. Like it's, we got to be able to conversate. Because if I can't conversate and you're only going to get the phone call at blah, blah, blah in the morning, what's the point in talking until blah, blah, blah in the morning? So I want to hear the perspectives from Jerry, because I know Jerry been having fun today. And then perspectives from my boys over here, Charles and Paul. They over here married and shit. Motherfucking, and they not married. I just like to say that because it's the same thing to me.
Charles on the other side on my screen. I got you on my side.
Jerry's under me right now. Like if me and Jerry want to do the fusion reborn, we have to get kind of a little crazy with it.
It's not gonna be perfect.
So I want to hear from y'all boys. What is y'all's perspective on spending the holidays like with your ladies and stuff like that versus Jerry spending the holiday with your hoes? Hey Jerry, we gonna save you for last.
You too loud, player. Damn.
Because you can appreciate both if you just hear it from the right way. Depending on where your mindset's at. But y'all let me know, man. Y'all pick who goes first.
Y'all boys go ahead.
You want to go first, Charles? I don't care.
All right, man. You've been doing this longer. You got more to say.
Oh, I hate y'all. But you said, how's the 4th of July with like the family and everything?
Yeah, with the fam, like on some good vibes, fireworks. You got fam, and usually when you have a family, you go meet up with other parts of your family. Now it's a bigger event, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's all good vibes. It's homey, cozy, and you understand. Everybody understands we got to go to work tomorrow, so we're not trying to be out till 3 a.m. Come on, man.
No, it's straight. I thought it was this was like honestly a smaller family. Usually, like you said, we meet up with multiple, like it's big, but we just went to her mom's house, and it's just I like it honestly because you're like for the daughter's perspective, like you're trying to put on a show for the daughter. You're trying to make sure that, like for me, it's like Gia's having a good time, and then as long as she's having a good time, like I always make sure on every 4th of July I gotta have a brat. Like, I gotta give me a good old brat, maybe a hot dog,
beer battered.
Yeah, you gotta have something like that. Maybe a burger if I can fit it in, but usually depending on how big that brat is, I might call it. But it's like with the family, I don't know. It's like you're just having a good time and you're just doing something like as a holiday. Like I can't really explain it. It's not like it's not the same as chilling with your boys because you're not like getting drunk and trying to get wild. It's more of like you're trying to remember everything and
spend time with the family.
Yeah, enjoy the time.
Yo, Slick, what did you do?
I worked.
Yeah, how was the work family?
How's the work family? Tell me how to spend all the work family.
Fuck them.
What mouth?
I ain't gonna say too much, but them boys trying to do stuff to the boy. Like they trying to get me up out of there. It's not working though.
Oh, hey man, hey Charles, hey, we're working on the master plan to get them airplane boots retired.
I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission. I'm getting close.
All right, Jay, man. I'm gonna need you to talk your shit for a second because I gotta agree with you and disagree with you at the same time. So let me know how to like. Don't worry. I already know my
find a way.
But let me know, Jay. How would
Don't
you
even know what I'm
spend
gonna say. Don't even know what I'm gonna say.
How did you spend the 4th, and how would you like this 4th compared to like maybe other 4ths in the past?
Shoot, not really. You know what I mean? Like I don't really celebrate the 4th. It's just like a day off. You know what I mean?
Hates America.
You know what I'm saying? You can't give America too much. You know what I mean? But this is a day to not be home. You know what I mean? It's a holiday. You know what I mean? So just went to the beach. I didn't want to be home. That's the first thing. So I just went to the beach. Saw some females, just drink. I didn't even get drunk. Like I was just watching them get drunk because I was like, I don't even care about this shit that much. So a couple shots, you know what I mean? And then it was just observing and watching, just like, yeah. And then my snap memories came up. So like last year, and I was in a relationship, and then the year before that, I was in Kyle's house, and then now I'm back at Kyle's house. So it's just like the same old.
There we go. Yeah, I thought I was gonna disagree with you, Jay.
I was like, what you finna disagree on?
I agree with Jay because I'm at the point that like, right. So I want you to understand that like to the left of me was ass, to the right of me, ass, in front of me, ass, and I'm getting it all on camera, right? But like I really just was worried about what's behind because like it's the same fucking thing. Like it's crazy. Like this is the same music. They add maybe some new shit every once in a while, but it's the same thing. The same niggas strolling every chance they get. And I think it's fun. I think it's fun, but like the real good stuff is like coming back after home and working on homework. And then what's it called? Me and somebody collabed on some Haitian food. I'm sitting there like, this is the real vibe. Like the other stuff was cool. You know what I'm saying? It's cool to get out there, show face, dap niggas up, blah, blah, blah. Maybe hit a nigga with oh, damn, Brian, see you. Damn, bro, how you been living, bro? But like, it's the stuff that's really genuine, like the stuff that really matters. Like Paul said, it's not really about trying to do a bunch of shit. It's about trying to really make memories and just keep it real cozy and real casual. I feel like you can't do that. Get the dope.
Oh, what you thought I was gonna say? I had fun. I had more fun doing this, Kev. I had more fun doing this.
You talking your shit, cousin.
I liked that shit. I thought Jerry was gonna wild out a little piece.
Hell no, nigga. Hell no.
Niggas about to be I think it's about being focused. Because low-key, I was outside today, but I knew for a fact I had to do Spanish homework the whole time. Like, I was just out there because there was somebody with me, and I knew they wanted to be out there for a little second. So I was like, all right, you do your thing. I'm going to just vibe, not say nothing. But like, I'm socialized out. I don't think I'm talking to nobody this week at school. Like, I'm just good. Because I'm not gonna lie, there was a point in time I did not know what energy I was gonna come to the podcast with. I was just sitting. That's why I think I accidentally fell asleep, because I was trying to get real high and drunk so like I could make sure I'm sociable. But like that shit don't work. That shit just makes me tired. So like
it do be making me sleepy too, bro. That's if I drink too early, I'm out.
Nah, no cap, man. But like right now I'm drinking on that crema made by Louis Nini. I guess she might make a food creations page, but it's that Haitian drink right here. It's like a hella evaporated milk, almond extract, cinnamon, motherfucking, and a whole 1.75 of rum. So yeah, big and drunk.
That sounds good. You got some milk in it. So
it's thick. It's very thick and rich. I had to put a lot of motherfucking water in that motherfucker. So like, I like everything thick, but like, I'd rather be wealthy than rich.
So I actually have a question for y'all, and it has to do with milk.
Fuck milk.
Don't feed it to your cats.
No, fuck milk too, bro. I don't understand.
I do not drink milk. Fuck milk.
Yeah, like I use it for cereal. I use it.
Nigga Jerry doesn't put milk in his cereal. He doesn't even use a spoon. He just eats that bitch like some chips.
Oh my god.
Hey, Kev, no.
All right, so this question might not be for Jerry, but I mean maybe we'll see how this question goes. But y'all two more sane people on the show right now. We have strawberry milk versus chocolate milk. What are you grabbing?
Chocolate.
I ain't gonna cap. As a kid, that strawberry was hitting. You know, I gotta be different from everybody. That strawberry was hitting.
Drinking milk, Jerry?
No, back in school, back in elementary school when I had sang, when I was normal.
When I had
bones was growing.
When he was doing backflips off the wall.
Kev, well, I guess you tying it up.
You capture chocolate milk every time. If you put in the three-way lineup, chocolate milk every time. But there were some days you used to get a strawberry just cause. Like it was just like, let me get a strawberry. And I also knew I was gonna get somebody else's milk. So like and that strawberry would hit on that occasional time. I'm not gonna lie, like occasionally that strawberry will hit.
No, I feel you, but you have to get the strawberry to make you feel like you have to get that strawberry to like you get that chocolate, it hits like this every time. You get that strawberry, it hits down here. So that chocolate hits even harder next time.
Because the next day you get a strawberry, it might have hit right here. The next day it hits down here. No cap. You got it.
Strawberry every day.
Every day. You was one of them, Jerry.
Nobody want that strawberry milk. They knew to give it to me. They already knew to give it to me.
Buds messed up. You ain't even.
Why did they get it in the first place? I think the first time I ever tried strawberry milk is because they was out of chocolate.
Bro, they was giving you
strawberry
milk.
You drinking pink drink.
That was
that boy drinking pink drink. That's what you drinking. That ain't strawberry milk. I ain't know what that shit was. It was good.
That chocolate
strawberry milk would be raw. Like you just have that one every 5 months, but it would be that one carton. You don't forget that carton. That shit was hidden that day. But every 5 months though.
Every 5 months, I respect it.
I just had to be different from everybody.
All right. And follow-up question, very similar, same concept. You're in the line. Apple juice, orange juice, what you walking out with?
It depends on the mood.
It's 12 o'clock, lunchtime.
Daycare traumatized me.
What are you walking out with?
Apple juice.
It depends.
Give me the apple.
I like OJ with my cushion, my breakfast, but I'm not drinking OJ past 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay. Breakfast time. It's breakfast time. Give me.
I ain't gonna lie. Apple
24/7 orange juice, baby.
24/7 apple juice, baby. Orange juice.
Y'all. This is why I like being an out. This is why I like being an outcast.
Yeah, you drink grapes.
I'm about to say, nigga, you eat grapefruits, bro. Ain't no way.
So
no sugar either.
Nobody else gonna eat it, so I gotta do it. Nobody else gonna drink strawberry milk, so I gotta do it.
He gotta do it.
So I gotta do it. I gotta keep the balance.
You let this shit expire, so they start making more chocolate.
I gotta keep the balance going.
This
Shit.
nigga Jay, he said somebody got it. He said this is a man's job. Somebody got to do it.
Somebody got to do it because y'all just out here.
All right, follow up. Shit. Did y'all all answer it?
Yeah,
Apple.
OJ before 1 p.m.
Okay.
OJ all day for me.
Apple, baby. But this one's a little different. I won't be surprised. I think I know how y'all are gonna answer. Maybe not one of y'all, but Spider-Man versus Luke Skywalker.
What the
He-
F?
Who's winning?
Well, damn, nigga do
The
got
Force versus
I'm about to
Spidey
say the
sense.
Force is like that's
Hey, you
like
can't
that's
beat
telekinesis,
Force.
Which
bro.
Spider-Man?
That's telekinesis, bro.
And now we getting deep for you guys with Spider-Man.
Yeah, we're getting a little too deep,
Hey,
man. We're getting a little deep.
You know what I'm saying?
I like Luke Skywalker two out of 3. But there's one. No, I like him. I like him to get lucky with my dog Tobey Maguire. I like him to at the last second do something to just get the slice or the lightsabers. The lightsabers all the way over there, and Tobey Maguire's doing a bunch of talking extra shit, and Luke just puts his hands up and just goes right through. Got his ass. Hey, but the second one, what's brother name? Maguire?
Andrew Garfield.
Yeah, he getting killed.
He getting swept.
He
The
It's
getting
gonna look cool though, but he getting swept. It's gonna look cool though.
No, first his bitch is gonna get murdered. And then
He's gonna get swept.
What about
Put some respect on. Y'all better put some respect on Andrew.
It's gonna look cool.
Y'all better
but
put
he's
some
getting
respect
swept.
on Andrew, man. Y'all not gonna do my nigga like that. Y'all not gonna do Andrew like that. Andrew put in some work. Y'all gonna give it to him. God damn it.
He let his bitch die.
He's losing his series in 5 games.
What else was he supposed to do?
His bitch got killed by Jamie Foxx.
I'm gonna tell you straight up, bro.
It was the Green Goblin.
I'm about to say his bitch got killed by herself. What are you talking about? He told her to leave, and she insisted to stay. She died because she wanted to be in the way.
I don't give a fuck if it's Toby, Andrew, Tom, comic book, or Stan
It's
Lee
Luke.
himself. Luke
It's
Skywalker taking them all in the same time. And
That boy got telekinesis. It's
What
not
about
it is, bro.
Miles?
Miles could get it too, bro. You saw what he did. You saw what they was doing in that.
Hey man, I don't know. Miles can go invisible.
What about Spider-Man?
Miles also has bioelectricity.
Luke Skywalker was the chosen one, bro.
He is the chosen, but Miles, but you can't see
The
Miles.
chosen one, bro.
Ultimate Spider-Man had the suit on deck.
I'm just saying. Hey, I'm saying I like Luke at a 2 out of 3, maybe 2 out of 4, maybe. But like Tom Holland, smart as fuck. Like he gonna figure something out. This nigga beat
That
Doctor
boy
Strange.
finna hack the nigga lightsaber or some shit.
Like, magic is not something he's worried about. He's not stressing magic. He busts magic on a regular basis. I don't know why he didn't get him to take out Wanda.
Doctor Strange a bitch now. I don't even.
Now, but not.
Doctor Strange a
like
bitch.
him no more. He a bitch now. He like
Luke Skywalker
he like
blew
Gohan
up
now,
the
man.
Darth Star, bro.
Yeah, he
Huh?
did.
The Death Star, bro. He blew it up, bro. That's
He
a
did.
little hole. Like,
Man, he had help doing that shit, man. He had the
He
other.
was the
Spider-Man
one that
with
made
Solo
other
and
niggas
everything.
in the
Bro.
ships doing
He hit
Spider-Man
the
never
last
have
shot,
fucking
though.
Iron Man, no billionaire behind him.
He hit the dagger.
Nigga, Tom Holland had Zendaya.
No.
Man,
But he had Doctor Strange.
He
Doctor
beat
Strange
Doctor
is
Strange ass.
Doctor Strange a bitch though.
That boy, Doctor Strange, pushed that boy out his body and he swam back to it.
That shit was gangster.
Doctor
Gangster as hell.
Bro, Luke Skywalker is taking Spider-Man, flinging his ass to fucking the moon.
Now that Darth Vader shows up, he gonna freeze up, pussy ass boy.
He killed that boy.
He
What you,
choked
that's
him
how
with
I know
that.
He gonna freeze up once you see Darth Vader.
He
That boy
smoked
freeze when
Darth
he see
Vader,
Pops.
blew up his whole.
He gonna freeze up when he see Daddy coming around.
I'm about to say, Dad come around the corner, he don't know what to
He
do.
gonna freeze out now.
Luke's gonna kill Uncle Ben, and Spider-Man gonna cry.
I'm just saying, nigga.
If he killed Uncle Ben, I don't think Luke winning that fight.
If he see with his own eyes as Spider-Man,
I'm about to say,
Yeah,
because I remember vividly that Tobey Maguire killed that nigga that he thought killed Uncle Ben that night. That very night.
nigga, they give a fuck that night, boy. That's when he first got his powers, man. Stop playing.
Hell yeah, he was like, he's right. With great power does come great responsibility. What the fuck?
Kill motherfuckers.
I'm gonna put respect on Andrew. That's all I gotta say. Andrew had it hard, all right.
Hey, he ain't kill he ain't kill Uncle Ben's killer. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, he ain't go out there and save nobody, bro.
Toby took care of that shit within hours of that shit happening. He just knew who the nigga was and killed that nigga.
Without GPS, bro.
No, with memories, with connecting the dots.
And that
Knew where that nigga was headed.
That newsletter looking for that nigga, boy.
All while getting a perfect Spider-Man picture on his boss's desk by the morning.
By the morning.
Hey, that boy was working. That boy definitely was working.
Hey, so to finish it off, right? Because I think we're about to go on an hour. It's been a late night call, man. 2 in the
Damn,
morning.
I had a question. But...
2 in the morning. All right, Jerry, we got 2 questions. Fuck it. But Jerry, do you remember your question?
Oh, for sure.
What's your question?
Right. We can't go too long, so make sure
it's gonna be a debate. Like we gotta make it quick. It's gonna be a quick debate now. To keep the fun going. I was thinking about this at Kyle's house. Top 5 Kodak albums. Or maybe 3. Maybe 3 if we can keep it simple.
So we go 3, because I feel like 5 we're going a little deep.
So we agree 1 is Institution.
Facts.
I say PB2 is 2.
I'm gonna have to put pain.
There was a point in time I would have said yeah. But I put Dying to Live over that now, but not back when it first came out. There was a point. Because Kodak dropped all his albums right on time. So that one
was always at the jail. Always at the jail.
Always in jail too, except for Back for Everything. But you usually be in jail for it. But Institution, definitely number 1. I might have to put Dying to Live. Because he had some hits. Like he had real hits. And like
I just felt like it was a bunch of singles, not so much like Kodak hits for real. This is I don't know.
Dying Lil got some shits on that slate.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. It got Cradle to the Grave.
I ain't gonna lie.
Transition, Testimony. We was on Testimony for a little minute now.
Bro, Identity.
Yeah, Blood on My Eyes, I'm going line.
Identity Theft.
Transgression is hard.
Crazy.
Could have been different.
Could have been different.
That's the best song.
On that one. Hey, Dying lived
the grave from the cradle.
Dying lived.
I wasn't gonna put it at 2 though. I was gonna put that at like 4.
I ain't gonna lie. I put Paint Pictures at 2.
I was gonna put that
was the first album. That shit was hard.
Do we have to, man? Y'all.
That's what I said. This gonna be a debate. It's gonna be a debate.
Off the Land,
Cooling and Booted. The one with
I had Paint Pictures at 3. I say 2017 is his best year.
Was hard.
2017 is best year.
Institution, Dying to Live, Painting Pictures, and then 4th, I always got to throw my honorable mention. It's close to my heart and never go away. It's Heart of the Projects.
You and Gabe in that one.
I put Project Baby over Heart of the Projects. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I can't agree with
that. Heartbreak did have some shit, but I put Institution.
I put Heartbreak over both those albums.
Painting Pictures.
I don't like Heartbreak that much.
I don't like that. I couldn't relate.
It might be Dying to Live
top 6
/ Dying to Live / Project Baby 2 because Project Baby 2 was hard.
I ain't gonna hold you. I might be talking early, but I feel like I'm not. Back for Everything already top 7, top 6, top 5.
He only got 5. Like maybe 8 albums, maybe 6. I don't know.
I'm gonna have to do the math, but
it's hard because a lot of y'all gotta really have all his mixtapes considered albums.
Now he did come back for Everything. He did
Back for Everything, bro. That boy grew. You hear it.
But Institution, when it came out of high school on Christmas Day, it was a rap.
Yeah, Christmas Day.
It was a rap, bro. It was a rap. I was like, wow, this fuck nigga
2015.
I knew he was different when Brett said I couldn't pass the weed, but I could pass. I was like, yeah,
that's Florida. That's Florida. I said, yeah, that's Florida.
Like, oh, we watching something. We hearing something different. We ain't never heard this before.
Found the contraband in my leg. Yep.
Yeah.
That boy had
deep in the streets.
Too deep in. Oh my God.
Listen, Institution, but he was a grown
real
17.
Real nigga 5.
Nah, that nigga really was in the street, bro.
Get up.
Like all the shit he was talking about, I hear it now at 23. I'm like, damn, that shit really hit now. But like 16, 17, I couldn't relate to have that shit. But now I can't. Like that nigga was really grown.
I ain't gonna lie, he dropped that way too early for a young nigga.
For a young nigga, bro.
Way too early.
That was some real shit on that one. That was some real shit. So I say Institution, Paint Pictures, maybe Dying to Live / Project Baby 2. Because Dying to Live was some real shit too. He was really dying to live.
I'm gonna go back. Some people live to die, but I feel like I'm dying to live.
So what was yours, Charles?
What, top 3?
I ain't hear your top 3. I think I heard everybody's but yours.
Yeah, it was Institution, PB2, and then Peyton. I feel like 2017 was his best year because he dropped PBE 2 and painting pictures the same year.
He did.
He was in jail.
Yeah, whole time.
Yeah, jail code that difference, no. That's all I wanted to ask.
Hey, that's him right there. Fuck my question. That's the episode. That's a perfect way to end that motherfucker.
Say no more.
Agreed.
But, this has been the Totally Blitz podcast. Late as fuck. I'm tired. I gotta eat. What's it called? I gotta go eat something. I'm kind of drunk because that cremas is hitting. And it's been your boy Lil KK, the Dom PYE, the motherfucker that be working every motherfucking weekend. This is your boy Paul Pick'em with him conscious. That boy put up a 6 game. He still dropped 30 and 10, no problem. This is that boy Jerry Will 24. He's staying active, staying busy. Got some shit coming for you every week, every time. And that boy Slick, the dangerous motherfucker that's indoors with sunglasses and his mama bonnet.
What mouth? What mouth?
This is the Totally Blitz podcast. I don't know if we call this motherfucker Monday, Totally Blitz Tuesday, or fuck you, use a bitch, and we'll see you later.
Got a problem with being problematic. Get the light beam on me ready for electrostatic. Don't you step into this box if you're not batting. Then my gang got tools. You could call them boy crap, man. This gang got rules, man. You better watch your passes. This ain't nothing.